Hello, this is Tom Walsh from Plan Philly, and we are here on the Steamboat Natchez. And we have Eva Gladstein from the Zoning Code Commission and Alan Urek from the Planning Commission. Hello to both of you. Thank you for doing this. So it's Monday evening. The majority of the bulk of the conference is over. Can you tell me, either one of you or both, what you've gotten out of the conference so far, and if it's have you learned anything? Have you been surprised by anything?
I think I said I'd go first. First of all, I've never been to New Orleans before, so I've just loved experiencing the city and walking around. It's similar to Philly in that it's on a waterfront and it's historic, but culturally it's so different and architecturally it's incredibly interesting. So that's been a highlight, which has not necessarily been an organized part of the conference. And also I got the chance to do a 3-hour tour as well, which is pretty.
A 3-hour tour?
Oh yes, a 3-hour tour.
But you came back to
That's right, you didn't end up on an island somewhere in rerun paradise.
But we got to ride through various parts of the city that you wouldn't necessarily get to, which has seen a lot of devastation and are now starting to rebuild. And the workshops have gone to have been a mix of both things that I'm somewhat familiar with and some new ideas. I went to something on urban agriculture.
Well, how was that? I meant to get to that and then had to work.
I actually, they were focusing on the planning aspect of urban agriculture, which was pretty interesting about sort of how to contrasting urban agriculture advocates who are very spontaneous and very dedicated to their cause with the need to plan and incorporate urban agriculture planning. So that was interesting. But I also feel like based upon that, Philly is not so far behind other cities in terms of...
Right. In fact, kind of a leader almost.
In some aspects of it.
How about you, Alan?
New Orleans is this incredible laboratory for the kind of planning that's going on now. It's like way ahead of the curve in a lot of ways because of the disasters, hurricanes I experienced, and the whole recovery movement in a lot of ways I think originated here, and it's being replicated in more subtle ways in other cities in Philadelphia. I went to a couple of really interesting sessions, one about reinventing the Crescent Riverfront, which you can see this whole length. It's a 6-mile riverfront, which is almost the same dimension as our central Delaware. And in so many ways, we're really fortunate in Philadelphia to have a riverfront that's much more accessible than a lot of the central part of New Orleans. It's really cut off from, the city is cut off from the river by a lot of big box buildings that include a shopping mall, an aquarium, they have a railroad track, a freight line, a trolley line, all sorts of things that make it really difficult to get to.
That shopping mall is a little odd, isn't it?
It is. It's a legacy from the World's Fair in 1984, I think.
Oh, is that right? That's when that was built?
And it's struggling, I think, like lots of retail in this part. But what's also amazing, and you may want to flip your camera around, is these tankers and freighters that come down the river and they make incredible turns here that are, I just can't believe they.
They're turning on the dime out there, That's interesting. I didn't notice that. I was looking at the ships too.
It's been a great experience. I'm glad I was able to come.
Good. Well, thanks for talking with Plan Philly, both of you. Alan, Eva. And I'll keep my promise of not bothering you for 2 weeks.
And that's on record.
Although it is on record, but I will be there Wednesday morning for the...
I'm may not be bothering you.
You really have to watch this ship.
Okay.